Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's DA here with my initial thoughts and impressions on Splitgate Arena Warfare. Now this is a game that we already know is trying to go back to the roots of that old school arcade shooter. The days of Halo, the days of Quake, and all those old arena shooters. This is basically an amalgamation of if Halo meets Portal, and that is just as easy as it is. And of course you will see some things that will remind you of games like Tribes Ascend. And what we have here is a beta version of the game, so I would like to say that theoretically this should not represent the full release. Now if the full release comes out looking like this, well, I really don't know what to tell you. However, when they call something beta, I expect the full release to be better. So before we get into the game, let's talk about some of the features that are available within this beta, and of course things that I'm sure would probably be in the full release as well. So when you open the menu, you will see something that is called the locker. You basically have all your cosmetic items inside of it, and these are the places where you will find the skins for weapons and armor pieces, and of course things such as your portals. My guess is that they might add more in the future, since the ones that we have right here is just different variations of the same item, just a different color. Now from what was available, the weapon ranges from regular pistols to assault rifles, battle rifles, plasma rifles, railguns, rocket launchers, shotgun, SMG, and sniper rifles. Altogether, there are currently 9 classes of weapons visible in this beta, and chances are all of those will be available when the game releases, unless they add new classes to it. There is a tab named Career, and I guess that this is where the progression system of the game really comes in, and this is some of the parts that it is connected. Granted, this part is not visible yet or accessible, but from what we can see, it will hold all your stats from multiple matches and different game modes, so that is a cool way to check your performance, look at your KD ratios, and see how well you're doing. There is a training system that lets you practice by yourself or with bots, which is the AI if you choose, so you can just go into the regular practice for a minute and then practice with bots later on. And that is one of those ways that you can actually own your skills and get flushed out and acclimated to the game. The interface is basic so far, and it is one of those things that you would expect in some free-to-play games, and maybe in some cases when it comes to a game as basic as this. And I have to say, for a free-to-play simple game, this is really not bad at all, and my guesses are the guys who developed this are not a big studio either. When it comes to going into a match, you can play a ranked game mode, and you can also join or create your own servers. This is something that I find here, and it brings me back to those old Halo nostalgia days. The fact that you can also play on LAN is just one of those beautiful moments. Those days when you can just sit in the same room with all your friends and you guys can go at each other back and forth. Now, if you ever wonder how this will be possible, well, you know, I don't have a gaming laptop or I don't have a gaming PC. Well, this game is really not heavily demanding. You can play it on a potato PC, and that is just how easy it is to run on different devices. I tried it on a very low-end PC earlier, and it actually runs a lot smoother. The requirement is even a whole lot lower than what you will see for Fortnite, if you are going based on how well it runs. Jumping into the matches, this will take you a while to get used to if you haven't played the arcade games in a while. Though the combat consists of the use of portals, you can choose to use it just for evasion instead of attacking. I personally have a strategy where I place the first one in a vantage point and just keep on spamming the second node so that whenever I get in trouble, I can hop in and get back to that hidden spot immediately. Now, if you have been playing games like Division, games like Destiny, Warframe, Borderlands, the first thing you will likely think of is the TTK values, because players back then didn't have this heavy armor or heavy TTK values. Now it's a little bit different, but back then, you know, 2-3 shots will kill you. So that is one of the things that you will see in this game. And of course, you also have a lot of things such as different game modes that you can create and different modifiers that you can use to create your own game. This game lets you create different modes such as headshots only, melee only, rocket only, knives only. Any game mode that you can think of from the old Halo days, King of the Hill. Basically, this game will bring it to life, and I'm sure that they're going to be adding more of those things in the future. The starter weapons are often useless, so you want to aim at getting the next best thing the moment you drop into the match. Hit registration in this game still needs a little bit of work, mobility needs to be improved, and it will be nice if you can grab on ledges whenever it feels like you're going to fall. There are several times when I have missed multiple jumps, and the jumps are also very slow, so you can get killed in the middle of that small jump animation. There are a couple of things that needs to be ironed out in this game, and I'll be honest, one of the main reasons why I am not too pressed about this is the fact that this is still a game that is in beta. So I hope that this full release of this game is a lot more polished, and of course the store and the menu and the entire UI is a whole lot better. Splitgate Arena Warfare is available this weekend, and it will be officially released on the 22nd of May. So check it out and let me know your thoughts about this. It is a free-to-play game after all, and with less demand on your hardware, it is very easy to jump into. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this game. Thanks for watching once again. I'll see you in the next one.